very close on a lot of things, but that's why we have to be even more focused on the little details. And so, just like I just said, details are what really matters.
What are you fine-tuning right now? What are you working on? Freddie said the other day you saw things better over the middle of the field.
Yeah.
What's kind of your emphasis this week?
I think continuing to improve on the things I was working on. Having my feet in the right place, because I talked about how feet and eyes line up and go together, they're hand in hand. And so continuing to improve on that and just getting the ball in the playmaker's hands. I think that's the most important thing for me going forward.
After the game, your completion percentage is not what we're used to seeing.
Yeah, if you watch the game, you'd see there's a couple throwaways and there's some things that I'm missing, but yeah, continuing to try and work on that.
Is that a matter of precision, precisely?
Like I just said, there's some throwaways, but yeah.
When you look back at what's been on tape so far, do you feel like you're leaving the pocket too soon, too often?
Did you take that one straight from the commentators, or? No, there's one play that I feel like I can stick in there. Other than that, you know what? Here's the thing. People are going to come in me when I extend a play and make a scramble play, and if I leave the pocket too early, they're going to harp on it. So I could really care less. I'm going to do my job, like I said, and continue to improve.
It just seems like last year we were used to seeing you step up and maybe slide a little bit, and extend it that way, and it does seem like I'm not.
No, I think
more?
It's a little different, in case by case when you can step up and there is a hole to step up in and do that. It's different. Anytime you're having to hold onto the ball that long, or if I'm just holding onto the ball that long, that puts stress on the O-lineman. Asking them to block for that long against some of the teams that we faced, some of the fronts, that's stressful for them. So I think finding the quick completions, easing that rush early on, and wearing teams down, I think is something that we're continuing to improve on and realize that we should be good at.
This portion of More Sports and Les-Levine brought to you by Northeast Factory Direct. Here's Baker Mayfield this season, 62 of 109, 805 yards, 3 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, and 1-2 record right now. D-Man, is Baker being affected by all this, and is Freddie-Kitchens being affected? You'd think Freddie would take things in stride, but after only 3 games, I'm sensing that he's not taking it very well. What do you think?
Certainly sounds like it. It certainly sounds like they're getting prickly already at 1-2, only 3 games in. Yet, as Yogi used to say, I believe, it's getting late early, right? Not getting early late. It's getting late early.
Late early around here. And it doesn't.
You don't have
to
much
be.
time, really, to get this thing righted if you want to save 2019.
Yeah, you need to. I hate to say it's a must-win in Week 4.
You better believe it is.
But it is.
Look at how much can change, Les, in one game.
Well,
this particular game.
Yeah, Pittsburgh and Cincinnati still looking for a win, right?
You lead the division if you beat the Ravens.
That's correct.
But that's such a big if. Vegas obviously doesn't think so.
7 points.
I mean, I don't see how they correct all that ails them in 7 days or 6 days.
Break down 2 situations in the last minute or so of the game.
Yes.
First of all, it's 4th and 9.
Yeah.
What the heck happened there?
I have no idea. Obviously, the draw was called to Chubb, unless you believe the conspiracy theorists or the Kitchens apologists who claim all they were trying to do was draw L.A. offside.
Okay, that's
but
absurd.
As you pointed out, that makes no sense because...
Yeah, before you make it 4th and 4.
Right.
That does you no good.
You're really not changing anything.
If you can make it a first down, that might be a different story.
Right.
There's also a theory, you talk about conspiracists, that Freddie thought it was 3rd down instead of 4th. Is that possible?
I guess because that was the same series as when he declined to pursue the potential overrule of the blatant pass interference that would have given him 2nd and 9 all over again. He said it wasn't worth it. They kicked it to 3rd and 9. That made no sense. And then 3rd and 9 was the screen to Chubb on the right side when the Rams had just seen the screen to the left side.
Right.
So they diagnosed it for nothing.
The other one was Baker's standing by the sideline, and Freddie's looking at his play sheets, and Baker's waiting for a play to be called, knowing how much time he'd have to call the play and run the play.
Les, I'm so glad you brought that up. Baker Mayfield was selected when in the draft?
Number 1.
Number 1. If I've got my number 1 overall pick, who set the rookie record for touchdown passes last year.
Yep.
NFL rookie record. And for example, he's told that the 4th and 9 from the Rams 40 with down 4 with 9 minutes to go is a draw to Nick Chubb, and he's got 3 timeouts left. My number 1 overall pick goes, timeout.
Right.
I'm going to the sideline, and I'm saying, under no circumstances are we running this play.
And if Freddie doesn't like it, too bad. Well, here's where the delineation of power is a question. If Monken is calling the plays, Freddie's got to stop that. And if Freddie's calling the play, Monken's got to say, hey, wait a minute, are you aware it's 4th and 9 or whatever? You can't run a draw.
Clearly, I mean, it's pretty obvious that Freddie-Kitchens is calling the plays, okay? Because he's digging in saying, I'm not giving up play calling. But I'm one of those, and I disagree with our great friend Bud Shaw, because I'm reading his comment from the other day saying, Kitchens needs more time to sort this out. He was also saying that Kitchens and Monken have spent months putting the offense together. I respectfully disagree with Bud. The only way you can disagree with Bud is respectfully. It's very possible that Monken's offense and his offensive philosophies simply do not dovetail enough with Kitchens and his philosophies. It's not like they're butting heads out of animosity. They just can't get their thought processes to work together to create a game plan that works best for the Browns and specifically Baker Mayfield.
All right, there's